Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel HTML with Adhya. In this video, we'll be beginning with the new topic HTML paragraphs. Now, you must be wondering, we already discussed about paragraphs in our first and second video, a lot about it. But in this video, we're going to learn in more detail about what more we can add to our paragraphs, and it's going to be interesting. So, let's get started. So, first of all, in HTML paragraphs, we use the P element which defines a paragraph. Okay, and you can write the P in uppercase or lowercase, doesn't matter. As I told you in my first video, that HTML is not case sensitive. By case sensitive, I mean even if you write a tag in a uppercase or a lowercase, the result will be same. But usually, we prefer to write the tags or the elements in lowercase. Okay, a paragraph always starts on a new line, and browsers automatically add some white space, which is a margin before and after a paragraph. Okay, now coming to HTML display, you cannot be sure how HTML will be displayed. Large or small screens and resized windows will create different results. Now, what do I mean by this line is I have a website, but the user who is using it might be using the full screen, or he or she might be using the resize screen. By resize, I mean, when you can when people resize their screens according to what size they want, so they might get different results. So we cannot be sure how our HTML will be displayed in these following cases. With HTML, you cannot change the display by adding some extra spaces or extra lines in your HTML code, because when you do that, the HTML is going to ignore it. Let me show you how here. Okay, so paragraph, of course, as I told you my first line, that it when you use the paragraph tag, you will get all of these paragraphs in different lines. As you can see over here, my paragraphs are in different lines. Okay, now coming to this one, this paragraph contains a lot of space over here, unnecessary space. You can see, right? But my browser is going to ignore it. As you can see over here, this paragraph contains a lot of line in the source code, but the browser ignores it. You can see again over here, there is no space given. The space I gave over here is ignored. All right, so that is what HTML display is about. That even if you try to add some spaces or something, the HTML browser is going to ignore it. So that's not really going to work out. Now, coming to HTML horizontal rules. Now we have this HR tag which defines a thematic break in an HTML page and is most oftenly displayed as a horizontal rule. Now over here you can see that I added my HR tag over here, so which gives like a break, that okay, this is my the thing which is above the horizontal line and below the horizontal line are two different things, so they're not connected anymore. So you have this break in between. Okay, so this is the result I get when I use my HR tag. Okay, so it's very necessary, it's very useful when you want to tell people that okay, this is something else what I'm talking about. Then we come to the next thing, so you can differentiate, the user can differentiate over here. Okay, now over here also you can see I've used my HR tag, which is this one. So like this is heading 1, this is some text, horizontal line. This is heading 2, this is some text, horizontal line. So it's differentiated. Okay, this is one topic, then this is another topic, then this is another topic. Okay, now okay, also remember the HR tag is an empty tag, just like the break tag we discussed in my first video. If you want to learn in detail about the break tag, do watch my first video. So by empty tag, I mean it doesn't have an ending tag. Like in every tag, you will see that there's an ending tag, but these empty tags do not have an ending tag. So if you want to see why, then watch my first video. Now, HTML line breaks. This is used to separate content. This is used to separate line. Okay. So for line breaking, we use the tag BR tag. And if you wanna have a line break, then you should use the PR tag. And without starting a new paragraph. Okay, because if you're starting the paragraph will already give you a break. But if you want some more space, then of course you can add it. The BR tag is an empty tag, which means it has no end tag, just like the HR tag. And of course, for more information about this tag, you can check out my first video. Okay, now the poem problem. So if you write a poem in HTML, it will display in a single line. Thus, we have a solution for that. But first, let me show you how it will display. Okay, so this is how it will display. My bony lies over the ocean. My bony lies over the sea. My bony lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my bony to me. This is my poem, but it's displayed in one line. Now, what should I do for that? So the solution is the HTML pre-element. So the HTML pre-element defines the pre-formatted text. That means the text is already formatted before it's written. So the text inside a pre-element is displayed in a fixed width font. That means you cannot change the font of it. It has a fixed font, okay, and which is usually Courier, and it preserves both spaces and line breaks. So as you can see over here, I have used my pre tag, and just by writing it, I have gotten this result. So the font, as you can see, is Courier, and it has a fixed size. So here I have not written any size, but it's already mentioned in my pre tag, right? So let's revise once. For HTML paragraphs, we use the tag P. All right, and paragraph tag automatically, if you're adding using a paragraph tag, the content in between will automatically start in the next line. It will follow it. It will follow the previous things. Okay. Um, HTML display is that you cannot be sure how HTML will be displayed with large or small screens or resized windows, and adding extra spaces won't help because the browser would not take it. It will write it as a normal text. HTML horizontal rules is that we use a HR tag, which has this which provides this content break in HTML. So if you want to define that this is one of the content, this is second content, and if you want people to see that okay, these are different contents, as there's no relation in between them, then you're gonna use the HR tag. Now, coming to the break tag defines a line break. That means when you have to break the lines, tell that okay, this is one line, this is second line, then you will use the break tag. Both break tag and the HR tag are empty tags. That means they don't have an end tag. If you want to learn more about empty tags and the BR tag, do watch my first video. Coming to the poem problem, that when you write poems, you have to, you want to have all these poems in next line in proper lines, okay? So for that, the solution is to use the pre-element, which means the pre-formatted text, that it has already its own style of like font size, font type, like it's Courier, so it preserves both spaces and line breaks. So that's a solution. So yes guys, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and understood everything that we discussed. And if you did, do not forget to like this video, share it with your friends and classmates, and subscribe to my channel. Also, do not forget to comment in the comment section and tell me what video you like next. And if you have any doubts, do write them as well, and I'll try to solve them in my next video. So I'll see you all in my next video. Till then, take care and bye.